난 곤경에 처한 초상화 이거부터 합시다.
It's an outrage. No one makes a fool of Ferdinand Octavius Pratt.
무슨 일인데?
Sir, are you all right? You seem to be in some distress.
All right? Do I look all right? I've been kidnapped.
How can you be kidnapped when you're right here?
What sort of question is that? Of course I'm right here. I've more than one frame. Do you only have one home? It's my other frame. It's been stolen. And by students, no less. They paid filthy thieves to steal my other
누군데?
frame.
Oh dear, that sounds awful.
Well, awful is exactly what Astoria Cricket is. She's behind all this.
아스토리아
She and her friends were
크라켓.
moaning about me of all the nerve. Then I heard a plot to enlist a gang of good-for-nothings to have me stolen from the Three Broomsticks. That's why my other frame hung. A hovel of a place. Though I suppose one could do worse. I once knew a portrait who ended up in the Hog's Head. No one's heard from him since.
Right. So, back to your frame.
Ah, yes. There I was, powdering my wig, and the next thing I knew, I was being manhandled by rogues and carried off. As if I can afford not to be at my post. I do important work for the headmaster, and I need my other frame back at the Three Broomsticks.
왜
Just
액자들도
who
이해를
is
해?
Astoria Cricket, and what would she want with your frame?
She's a fourth-year troublemaker, that's who. She and her band of hoodlums discuss all sorts of misdeeds right under my nose. And then
상년.
resent me for overhearing them. I can only assume they took my frame in some misguided attempt to punish me for doing my job.
What do you mean you do important work for the headmaster?
Let's just say I overhear quite a bit in Sirona's fine establishment, and the headmaster likes to know all about it. He's come to count on me in this regard. Reminds me of my prefect days.
I don't suppose you have any idea where your stolen frame was taken. Can you see anything from it?
I most certainly can. They brought me to a ruin of all
Hey-o.
places. Some crumbling atrocity surrounded by water from the sound of it. Oh, I do also recall seeing the coast on the way.
I
좋아요.
could look
제가
into the matter for
찾아볼게요.
you.
Oh, would you? How marvelous. Do it quickly though, won't
Oh,
you?
marvelous.
The place they took me to is quite beneath me. Off you go then.
아유 씨 어디 명령이야 이 자식이. 좋아요.
Can't thank you enough for helping to save the village from those
자
trolls.
아스토리아 크리켓
Astoria Cricket?
That depends. Am I in
여자애네.
trouble?
Ferdinand Pratt thinks you should be. Says you stole his frame.
I wouldn't call it stolen. Relocated's more like it. How do I put this nicely? Ferdinand Pratt is a postulant boil,
가능성
and he's lucky I
종기.
didn't have him sealed in a wall.
He truly is rather foul, isn't he?
All he does is spy on students in here and report back to the headmaster. Sometimes, if there's nothing to report, he'll make it up. I spent
레번클로
4
친구네.
hours in detention
근데
last week,
내가
all because he told Black that
레번클로라는
I
거에
was planning
대해서
to drain the
뭔가
lake,
영향이
whatever
가는 게
that
거의 없는
means.
것 같아.
It was the last straw. He and his frame
사실
had
뭘
to
골라도
go.
비슷했을
May
것
I
같은
ask where you
느낌.
put him?
Oh, I didn't put him anywhere. The frame is likely with the fine gents I paid to snatch it. They camp in a ruin by the coast. I just wanted it far enough away that I'd never have to think about Ferdinand Pratt ever again.
You do know he's screaming in the library as we speak.
Oh, for the love of Merlin. If you ask me, he's got nothing to scream about. I could have had him put in the Hog's Head. The pampered Pratt would have hated it. Grimy walls, smell of goats. And the patrons, they eat snooty princes like Ferdinand for dinner. But what's done is done. He isn't here anymore, and if I were you, I should enjoy it.
뭐 그래서 어떻게 하라는
Lovely
거야?
chatting with you.
일단 찾긴 찾아야 되나 보네.
They don't seem to care for me in Hogsmeade. Can't say I blame them, what with all I've done there.
So tell us.
What's that? Who goes there? Where did you go, coward? You're no match for me. You're jousting, aren't you? What? Had enough? You're the one who... Did you hear that? You're coming Pat. You've made a great mistake.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
위인가?
Aloha Mora.
Well, it's about time. It's a wonder that...
Calm down, I'm here now.
Calm down. Those buffoons outside have been talking about burning me. Me!
내가 불태우면 안
If they
되나?
weren't all sharing half a brain, they'd realize I'm worth more to them intact and at the Three Broomsticks.
How is that?
With everything I overhear, I'm a veritable trove of information. Now, don't just stand there. I need to be back by cocktail hour. The place will be like a
알팔이
few
겁나 많은 거
without
봐.
me.
소름 끼친다.
Let's get out of here then, shall we?
Be sure to carry me carefully, won't you? My pantaloons are already creased. Where have you put me? It's pitch black in here. I shan't stand for this.
아까 왜 안 된 거야?
What is the meaning of this? This isn't the Three Broomsticks.
No, it's not. It's the Hog's Head.
Did you fall into a cauldron of stupid potion? You brought me to the wrong place.
정보통이라며. 여기서 좋은 정보
Absolutely
캐.
vile in here.
It's no Three Broomsticks, that's for certain.
Please, you can't mean to leave me here. Please.
Goodbye, Ferdinand. Enjoy your new home.
여기서
I normally toss the both of you out.
정보 캐가지고 나한테 보고해. 아니 클리어가 안 돼.